Protea in Soweto, where we find eNCA's Silindelo Masikane, who is monitoring that situation. Silindelo, what are you seeing from your side? Are we seeing more continued looting and vandalism, or are we seeing a sense of a community responding, of course, with the police and other law enforcement agencies coming to the party as well?
I can't hear anything.
Silindelo, I don't know if you can hear me all right. I get a sense that we don't really have the connection to Silindelo Masikane. She's out in Protea in Soweto. She's been monitoring that situation where we've seen rampant looting in parts of Soweto. But in some instances, we've seen, for instance, around the area around the Maponya Mall, we saw the communities there responding and basically monitoring the situation overnight, ensuring that there is no looting that takes place. Those visuals we are seeing are not from Soweto. They are in Alexandra. That is Minister Ronald Lamola still doing a walkabout there, monitoring that situation. Let me try and see if we've established connection back with Silindelo Masikane in Soweto, in Protea. Silindelo, I don't know if you can hear me at this point. What can you tell us about the situation there? Is it one of those situations where the looting continues unabated despite the pronouncement and platitudes from government, or is it a situation where we are starting to see a decisive pushback?
Well, Tulas, right up until about 30 minutes ago, the looting was continuing unabated. We're here in Protea Glen, just here by the Protea Gardens shopping center. You can see in the distance we are seeing a police quantum that is now patrolling this particular area, and it's not the only one, Tulas. In fact, about 45 minutes ago, I saw about 2 police nyalas filled with police officers coming to this area. You can see one of them still stationed across the road from the particular shopping center, and it seems as though you would remember that we were told that the law enforcement officials in terms of the police force were running thin on boots on the ground, and that is because many of them were actually on leave. You can see another police van making its way on the road, and it seems as though the police officers are definitely back from leave, because I've seen several police vans. I've seen 3 police nyalas, in fact, that are now in the area where we are outside the shopping center. You can see to my right workers from the cash build warehouse making their way in. I was speaking to them off air, and they were telling me that they've been told to come to work to try and clean up, and that is because just moments ago we were seeing that the community just adjacent to the shopping center and the cash build warehouse was trying to continue looting, and instead of looting things from the mall or the shopping center itself, because they've basically ransacked the shopping center, they were now trying to ransack the cash build and trying to get their hands on the materials, bricks, cement. You can see that there was certainly an attempt, and many of the stock has already been taken. You can see the cement on the ground. Many of it has burst, and what we actually were seeing earlier today is just to my left, the community that lives adjacent to this particular shopping center. They're now armed, Tulas, with brooms. And you ask yourself, why? Because you see the cement that's burst here and is all over the ground. It seems the community is going to try and get the last of that cement that's on the ground, because there's lots. When you go inside the actual cash build, the cash build building just outside, you can see a lot of cement on the floor, and I think if you were really interested in that particular material, then you would get a lot of it today. So I think police have now, of course, been brought in to try and save whatever's been left here in the cash vault. I'm going to walk in just to show you that there's still quite a lot of bit of material inside the center, and the actual cement that's on the ground that people are trying to get with their brooms, and some of the cement that's also still in its sacks here inside the center. There's also a lot of bricks, a lot of planks as well, and so we're seeing police officers now being deployed. There are some actually still in the shopping center as well, Tulas, who are now guarding the shopping center, because there's also an attempt to actually get whatever little is left inside the shopping center, where those who are armed with brooms are acting as if they want to come in and help clean the mall. But in fact, they're just trying to gain access so that they can continue looting.
That's another level, really, of looting. I mean, to loot to the point of even the remnants of the cement that's on the floor, you still want to come back and help yourself to that, as if you've not gotten enough from the looting activities. Silindelo, thank you for that. That's Silindelo Masikane out in Protea in Soweto, tracking that situation. You're seeing really